I'm gonna be honest with you. Winter is kind of like bringing out the crazy in me. Okay? You know the song that's like, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. That song, whatever that is, I'm probably butchering the words. I got bored in the house. Okay? This is the house. You can see that the house is messy. I don't feel like cleaning the house, but I got bored. Being bored is a beautiful thing because it leads you to doing things like, I don't know, deciding you're gonna train for the London Marathon. What? Who said that?
Who said that?
Or like, should I compete in a Hyrox competition? Yep, signing up. I am officially training for the London Marathon and for 2 different Hyrox competitions. I don't know what I am doing. If you don't know who I am, my name is Julia. I like to make wellness and fitness content, and this is The Daily Deets. This is what happens when you live alone and you get bored in the house, okay? So welcome to my first official video of training for Hyrox and also training for the London Marathon. I don't have a bib for the London Marathon. I'm working on that, whether it's raising money for charity or whether it's, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to find some way to run the London Marathon. And not only am I just trying to run the London Marathon, I'm trying to PR in the London Marathon. I want to run a Boston qualifying time for my age group that is a sub 3:30. I ran the LA Marathon in 4 hours and 55 minutes, not even a year ago. That was my first marathon. My second marathon was the New York City Marathon, which I shaved off a lot of time, ran in 3 hours, 43 minutes. I would like to run the London Marathon in 3 hours, 25 minutes. That's a stretch, but why not? Why not? I think it's gonna be hard. I think there's gonna be a lot of training involved. I'm also training for Hyrox, which is crazy. And what is Hyrox?
That's great. That's a great question.
Hyrox seems to be the hardest thing I've ever signed up for in my life. I am luckily doing Hyrox with my friend Shervin. We're competing in like the mixed doubles heat wave. I don't know what they call it. I literally don't know enough about Hyrox. What I do know is I am going to probably vomit multiple times during this competition. Everybody says it's like a foot race. Like if you can run fast, you should be okay, but you also need strength to do things like, I don't even know, like slide pushes, slide pulls, skiers, rowing, weighted lunges, wall throw, sits, whatever. See, I don't even know what it's called. Like I literally don't even know what it's called, but I'm telling you right now, I am not super excited about it because I'm terrified. As I get stronger, hopefully that changes. I honestly believe that when you are a little kid, stay with me here, okay? Like honestly, stay with me. I believe that when you're a little kid, there are certain things that you take interest in, right? Certain things that you naturally have an ability to do or that you have curiosity about. And those things, I like to say, sit in the passenger seat throughout your life. And you're just driving the car and those things are consistently being brought to light. The things that I have realized have been in my passenger seat are 2 things. 1, cameras. Since I was a little kid, I've loved cameras. My dad used to have a film camera. I've always been obsessed with cameras. I don't know what it is. And it has constantly shown up in all different ways in my life. Cameras have always been around. The other thing that has been constantly present in my life, even though I kicked out of my life for a few years, is running. When I was a kid, I had this moment of clarity today when I was doing some zone 2 cardio on the bike at 6:30 in the morning. I was thinking, maybe I'm actually good at running. Maybe this is just something that I've avoided for a long time because running is hard. Like my track coach used to say, my sport is your sport's punishment. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. But if I think about myself as a kid, when I was at recess or when I was at PE, when I was, in PE class, all I wanted was to be the fastest girl. And I wanted to be so fast that I was beating the boys. When we did the mile, I was like, this is my life. Like, this is my Olympics. And I loved running for so long. And then I started playing sports like soccer, I didn't play sports. I was literally playing soccer, which is running. Then I did track for a little bit, but I quit track because I was like, this is boring, running in circles. What are we doing here? I don't like this. I'd rather just play soccer. But I ran casually in college. When I graduated college, I was, running. I ran myself into the ground during COVID, and then I didn't run for a few years. And I just decided I was a retired runner. I didn't want anything to do with it. But then after running my second marathon, I think I realized that I need to be running. It's not going anywhere. It's going to constantly show up in my life. So rather than running away from running, I want to run to running. Like I am now chasing the sport, and that makes it just different. I want you to look in your passenger seat and see what's been with you your whole life. I have some friends who, when I was a little girl, they like loved baby dolls and they were always babysitting, and then they were a nanny, and now they are incredible mothers. That was not me. I was like, I'm a tomboy. I want to run and I want to be the fastest. Okay. And so here I am thinking I need to start paying attention to that again because it's fun. Now, how am I going to train for Hyrox and the London Marathon at the same time? I don't know. My friend Shervin was helping me put together a plan yesterday because we're both training for Hyrox and he's running the London Marathon. And that's another reason I have to be really fast is if I want to keep up with Shervin, I need to literally get my butt in gear. Like I'm going to need to run a lot quicker than I'm running now because I don't want to run alone. Maybe I could beat him. That's crazy. He's a big man, but man, that guy, he can run fast. I don't understand. He's a big guy. I'm little. Like it feels like my steps that I'm taking for running, I feel like I'm putting out double the energy because I'm taking so many more steps because my legs are so much shorter, but whatever. Moving on. Last time, if you watched my video, I used ChatGPT as my running coach and it was phenomenal. Mr. ChatGPT, my running coach, was excellent. But here's the thing. Every time I was posting a video about using ChatGPT as my running coach, people kept chirping me. Have you used Runna? Have you looked into Runna? Don't use ChatGPT, use Runna. Runna. Runna is another like running app that's like, I believe it's powered by AI. It's like everyone's using this app, but maybe they're using it for a reason, okay? So this time around, I am going to use Runna to train for the London Marathon. I don't even have the app downloaded. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put together a comprehensive training plan that allows me to build speed, strengthen my zone 2 and my endurance, and also at the same time get stronger, keep my muscle, and then as I get closer to Hyrox, focusing more on, the movements that I'm going to have to be able to do in Hyrox, like the sled pull, terrified, sled push, terrified, skier, terrified, everything I'm kind of terrified for. So I'm going to be putting together a really crazy, chaotic training plan. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, and like when I was like a wee baby, a wee child, and I was in elementary school or preschool, and there were like things that we'd have to do, and you would get a sticker and you would like put the sticker by your name. Because of that, my entire life, I have loved checking things off of lists or just like seeing my progression of like things I've done. And when I do that digitally, it just does not feel the same. There's something about going up to like this training plan that I've created and marking off the day that just chef's kiss. There's like nothing like it in the world. I've said it once, I've said it twice. The only way that I'm going to be successful in completing the London Marathon with my goal time and also not completely dying at Hyrox is if I have a good plan. And that is why we are here, putting the plan together. This is a very official plan, as you can tell. It's very official. It looks official. It's very put together. It's polished, but not clean, as some would say. And this is gonna be the thing that keeps me accountable. So today I'm gonna fill this out. This is for the rest of January. I'm gonna look at it every morning. I'm gonna look at it every day and think, how am I going to torture my body today and get 1% better? The thing about this training program is it's a little bit messy because we are doing marathon training, which within itself is just like a lot. Combined with Hyrox training within itself is terrible so far. Like it's just really hard because I'm over here thinking that I'm a strong girly when in reality I am weak. Okay, I am really weak, but I have time. I've got nothing but time, but only so much time. I downloaded the Runna app and honestly, I'm kind of impressed. I'm not gonna lie. My first reaction was like, this is a lot nicer than ChatGPT. I don't know. It seems very personalized. It's giving me a lot of hope that I can run the marathon in the time that I want, but we'll see if it continues to give me that hope. So today I'm gonna be writing the runs that I'm gonna be doing over the next week because that's like all I have left in January. yikes. Gonna be writing down my workouts and my runs from this week and next week on my calendar. Shervin put together a Google Doc, which we were debating on some things. Okay.
Oh my god. Alright, so I categorize them into lift and lift 2, as in these are the high priority stuff. Like can directly help Hyrox.
Okay. I feel like the workouts should be
Front side body, back side body is what this is, but go ahead.
2 uppers, 2 lowers. This all makes sense other than the bench press. What are we doing with the bench press here?
It's the front side of your body. Quads, chest.
No, see, I know you're doing front and back, but you're hitting full body almost every day.
In some ways, yes, yeah.
Which is not good. Shervin's Google Doc training program, he was very adamant on, let's do front of body days and back of body days, front, back. That's just not gonna work for me. Like, I need more rest. Like, I want a proper, like, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So he graciously moved some things around for me. Confident in the training plan that we have put together. But what I will say is my biggest fear is the fact that Shervin's telling me that all of you people on the internet are saying, if you are training for a Hyrox competition, you should be lifting legs and doing long runs on the same day. I just think that that's criminal. Let's get to it. Let's write my very official training program on my wall. Honestly, the purpose of this video is just to kick off me training for all of these things. I'm really excited that I feel like I have a goal that I'm working towards again, because for the first few weeks of this year, I've just kind of felt lost. Like, I'm living in a new city. It's literally so cold. Like, it's freezing out. It's like 10 and I get up in the morning and I bike to the gym in the dark on a city bike. And it's kind of icy, and I know that's dumb, but like, what's a girl to do, okay? And I'm going to the gym in the dark, and then I go to work, and I come home in the dark, and it's like, for what? But now that I have a goal that I'm like chasing towards or chasing after or running to, I feel like it makes sense for me to get up in the wee dark hours and go to the gym, and it's okay because I have something that I'm working towards. So hopefully this is fun. Hopefully I complete all of these things. Hopefully I don't get injured. I have no idea what's gonna happen, which is really fun. Like, having goals that you don't know if you can accomplish, like, that's the right way to go, okay? Like, having goals that you're like, yeah, I know I can do that, like, easy. It's just not big enough. You're just not dreaming big enough. It needs to be scary. Like, everything should be a little scary. So hopefully from this experience, I make some fun content. I really want to document the whole thing because maybe my experience can help you, inspire you, or stop you from doing something stupid like the things that I do. Well, that's all I've got for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I've literally never said that. That is so crazy that I just said that. But honestly, if you like the video, like it, leave me a comment, subscribe. I'm just out here trying to have a good time, and it would mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.
Okay.
What? Word of the day. Okay.
Okay, I think the most important thing is building strength in the... You don't trust me.
I do trust you.
You give me the face like, oh my god.
I trust you.
We gotta be a team. We gotta work together. Okay?
I'm not very good at this yet.